to the Views Hilarious Doctor Contest. Yes! Okay, here is how the contest is going to work. We have a panel of distinguished stand-up comedian judges who are going to score the contestants on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being, of course, the best. The doctor who receives the highest number of total points will be crowned the winner and sent on a trip for two to Disney's California Adventure. Okay, let's meet our distinguished judges. This crazy nut, you know him from his many appearances in my comedy corner and from Sex and the City. Please welcome Mario Cantone. Our next judge is one of the funniest stand-ups around, and she keeps our studio audience laughing every day. Please welcome the lovely, the talented Angela LaGreca. And last, but certainly not least, one of our favorites from Comedy Central, the hysterically funny and the king of the roasts, Jeffrey Ross. All right. First up is a psychiatrist from Brooklyn, New York, who watches us on WABC. Please welcome Dr. Ellen Mausner. Yes.
Hi, it's so great to be here. I'm Dr. Ellen Mausner. I'm a psychiatrist. How do you feel about that? Let it out. Don't repress. We're here. We're sharing. It's for fun. I try to keep my rates very reasonable. Someone talks for an hour, $100. If I listen, $200. Anybody here in therapy? Don't be ashamed. Me too. Anyone in therapy but afraid to admit it? Anyone hearing so many voices you don't know what I just said? Huh? I'll tell you. Doing therapy in New York City is kind of like selling Band-Aids at Custer's Last Stand. Let it out. Don't repress. We're here. We're sharing. You know that's true. And the holiday time is the absolute worst. Last year on Christmas Day alone, I saw 12 hypochondriacs, 11 obsessive-compulsives, 10 pyromaniacs, 8 alcoholics. Thank you. Thank you. Let it out. Let it out. The guy who thought he was a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Ellen Mausner. Okay, let's go to the judges. Mario, what did you think?
Well, I thought she was quite good. I like the look. It's very Joan Crawford in The Caretaker. She was the head of the mentally ill. She was Joan Crawford. She was like, yes, I believe in electric shock therapy. I give her a 7. Sweet,
okay. Angela?
I think you should ask a true doctor, as Dr. Ruth would say, well, you know, Miss Doctor, you must put a little more sex into your act and you would be a hit, I swear.
So what'd you give her?
I gave her a 7.
Okay, not bad. Jeffrey?
I'm notoriously tough, you know. I thought you were really wonderful. But your jokes are terminal. I'm sorry. You should sue your writers for malpractice.
Okay.
You really should.
What'd you give her?
I gave her 10
anyway.
That
was very nice. Okay. So, that gives Dr. Ellen Mausner a total score of 24. Thank you very much, Ellen. Okay. All right, you ready? Next is an internist from Los Angeles, California, who watches us on KABC. Please welcome Dr. Ken Jung.
Thank you very much. It's true, I'm a physician. Very easy for me to get in med school. Here's my interview. Well, so, Ken, tell me about yourself. Okay, well, I'm Korean. Stop! Congratulations, you're in. That's it? That's it? The thing I don't like about being a physician is translating for other Asian patients. So let me explain. My boss at work, he wanted me to translate for this family, and I told him, I said, well, sir, I'm Korean in the family. They're Vietnamese, you know. So my boss goes in, and he's going up to them and go, hi, this is a Dr. Rajung. He are going to speak Asian to you. Yeah. Dr. Jung, can you please tell the family the sodium, potassium, the chloride, the carbon dioxide, BO, and creatinine are all within normal limits? A chest X-ray P and loud shows no acute infiltrator adenopathy. Everything okie dokie. Please, who's a doctor here, all right? The thing is, my father, it wasn't like my parents forced me into being a stand-up comic, all right? It wasn't like I went to my dad and said, gee, Papa, when I want to grow up, I want to be a doctor and save lives. No, you tell joke. Maybe you meet Lisa Ling. Lisa, I have a very traditional Korean song I'd like to serenade for you.
I'm Chinese.
Who cares? If I can see it, then I can be it. I believe I can fry. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go. All right. Let's go to the judges. Mario, what did you think?
He's a Backstreet Boy and a comic. I give him an A.
Okay. Angela?
I give him a 9. Nice delivery, good material.
Very good. Jeff?
You ever pulled a fortune cookie out of an appendix?
What'd you
I
give
gave him a 10.
Okay. So how many is that? So that gives Dr. Ken Junk a total score of 27. Very good job. Thank you, doctor. Last, but certainly not least, is a former pathologist from London, England, who now watches us on WFTV in Orlando, Florida. Please welcome Dr. Steve Bedwell.
Thank you so much. Wow. Obviously, you can tell by my accent I'm not from around here. I'm from Kentucky. I must tell you, it's great sounding like this in the US, because in England, I'm your totally average East London bloke. In Kentucky, I'm James Bond. But I know what one or two of you are thinking. For an Englishman from Kentucky, nice teeth. I can wait. And so I first visited the US as a medical student, and I'm dancing away on the 4th of July, wondering what exactly are we celebrating our independence from? Turns out it's me. Yeah, apparently you guys kicked us out so you wouldn't have to pay taxes. So I've been a professional comedian and magician for the last few months. Before that, I was a medical doctor. I figure I have a wonderful future behind me. And I realized I'm just not serious enough to be a doctor. For example, I'd be running to a cardiac arrest, white coat flapping. Inside, I'm pretending to be Batman. You know, I knew I wasn't wearing a bat mask, just the boots and utility belt. You guys have been fabulous. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, now let's go to the judges. What did you think? Show us your numbers. Angela, Jeffrey, and Mario. That gives it's Dr. Steve a 22, which means that the winner is Ken, Dr. Jung, for 27. Okay, congratulations. Tell him what you've won. Tell him what Ken has won.